Thank you, Lord.
Welcome to Hungary.
We've traveled over here to hunt one of the most popular European animals that there is, the red stag.
That's a good hunt.
We're at the end of the roar. We've got our challenges set out for us because we've got a warm season, it's warmer than normal, and we've got a full moon. But still, this is where we are, and we're looking forward to a traditional European style red stag hunt. I hope you enjoy the show.
Say when. My name's Colorado. I've been hunting my whole life. Guiding, outfitting, and hunting.
Where in the world?
30 years now, I've made my living outdoors.
Somewhere in the outback.
We're in Mongolia.
Hello, Argentina.
Right on the El Bicho.
Red Square, Moscow, Russia.
Howdy, Colorado. Welcome to New Zealand.
Ta-dum.
I just love it so much.
I'm gonna keep on loving it if it don't kill me.
If I had it my way, I'd take the whole world hunting.
The backdrop for today's show is the country of Hungary, and we've traveled over here to hunt one of the most popular animals in all of Europe, the red stag. I love it. We've got here on a full moon and warm temperatures. So through the conversation, we've got our work cut out for us, but still we're going hunting. There's a group of us here, and we've all bought in to a group hunt at a price range, if you will. So things are different over here, and all of us are experiencing this together.
We talked to Colorado Buck at the Safari Club in Vegas about a trip, and he sent us an email and said, you guys might like this. And we liked it, and we got on board, and here we are.
And this experience of 4 countries in one trip is nothing you can find anywhere in the world.
We'll go to 3 or 4 or 5 countries. We'll come over and we'll just go country to country to country to country. And we've been inviting people to go along with us. It's like going to Baskin Robbins, right? You get to taste a little bit of every bit of ice cream that they got.
We want to invite all American hunters that want to have an experience of Europe to join us on those trips and have a taste of Europe. This is a trip that includes not only the hunting, it's also including culture and things around it. And we also have chosen very different accommodations in every country. And for a non-hunter, for example, it's a great experience to visit all those countries, get the culture, see a little bit how the hunting is going, and also stay in all those different places.
As a female and a non-hunter, I promise you, if you come to this location, you won't be disappointed.
And this is the beginning of our group hunt for Hungary Red Stags.
Where in the World's Colorado Buck is proudly brought to you by Midway USA. Just about everything for shooting, hunting, and the outdoors. Carlson's Choke Tubes, the shooter's choice. ACI and the Ammo & More store in Stevensville, Montana. Explorer Satellite Communications. Communicate everywhere. The Mule Deer Foundation, ensuring the conservation of mule deer and their habitat. And Rocky Top Outfitters. Hunt big game from the Rocky Mountains to West Texas. And spend time with legendary outdoor personality, Colorado Buck. This segment brought to you by Carlson's Choke Tubes. The Shooter's Choice.
Staying at this location has just been incredible. We've never had a hunting lodge quite like this.
We've had a blast with Colorado. Everything's been good, and lots of jokes, lots of laughing, and lots of hunting.
The first time, matter of fact, we was sitting up in the blind. I'm like, why is a stag gonna walk in the middle of this field? You know? So we got in, we started walking rather than sitting in the blind. More of a traditional stalk hunt, like I like. But if we hadn't got out and walked, I don't think we. And then we walked and spotted. I seen some antlers. I'm like, there, oh, we got a chance.
All right, well, we had a successful hunt, kinda. And what I mean by kinda is, we booked a hunt in Europe. In Europe, you're booking a hunt per size. So, in this particular instance, it's a kilo or kilogram, and they go by weight. So our hunt is booked in at a 5 to 6 kilogram. And we had a bull walk out, and he says he's 7 to 8, which is not in our hunt range. And it's costing a pretty good upgrade. So I just wanted to come have a good hunt. I didn't, we had a chance. I had the bull. I had him. So, and he said, no, it's an upgrade. So the bull walked. And that's the way they do things here. So the bull walked, and I guess I am too.
This segment brought to you by Midway USA. Just about everything for shooting, hunting, and the outdoors.
Yes. Shoot. You ready?
Good. Yes. Fluent.
That's a hard shot. When you see him jump like it, if you shoot him kind of low in the chest, in the way that he was for me, there's trees. His shoulder, where I wanted to shoot, his shoulder was covered. But right low, kind of that heart area. That's a good hunt. That's a good hunt. We stalked in and got on a bull. He's too small. He said he's too small, he's too small. Then he's calling, and the next one comes out. I'm like, I'm ready. I'm all set up. I'm just dead on him, just perfect. And he's too big. He's out of the category of the hunt that we booked. And then when this one come across, and he's like, yeah. I'm waiting for him to say yeah. He said, yeah. That's good guiding. Absolutely good guiding. That's what you want out of a hunt. Here's a trail right here. So I'm gonna scope down. You see him? There he is.
He didn't go nowhere. Look at that. Huh? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, let me save this.
Where in the World's Colorado Buck is proudly brought to you by Midway USA. Just about everything for shooting, hunting, and the outdoors. Carlson's Choke Tubes, the shooter's choice. ACI and the Ammo & More store in Stevensville, Montana. Explorer Satellite Communications. Communicate everywhere. The Mule Deer Foundation, ensuring the conservation of mule deer and their habitat. And Rocky Top Outfitters. Hunt big game from the Rocky Mountains to West Texas. And spend time with legendary outdoor personality, Colorado Buck. This segment brought to you by ACI and the Ammo & More store in Stevensville, Montana.
All right, my man. What do you think, Alex? There he is. All right. There's the European Hungary Stag. This morning we've been out more of a traditional stalk hunt like I like, rather than sitting in the blind. And this has obviously proved productive, because for the first time in 3 days we've got on the bulls. 3, I call them bulls, we've been on the stags. In the first rattle out of the box, we stalk up with it, we're here and you can hear them. It sounds like lions roaring, you can hear them easily. So he starts calling, just like hunting elk, except for, and they remind you of an elk hunt, but the sound is totally different. So he's roaring, they're making these small cow calls, and out, they call them hinds, is what they call them. And we made a circle coming through this brush, sneaking and listening to them roar, just stalking, and I love that. And this is the excitement you get out of that. When one of them, you can hear them coming, you got a little bitty window, and you get ready, and hopefully you got a shot, and we did, and we got our stag. And if you look at this is toward the end of the rut, but they're still rutting, and if you can, his cape is literally just scarred to pieces. Looks like he's been hung up in barbed wire, but it's just from them fighting. And they fight pretty viciously, but we come to Hungary to hunt stags, and we got a stag. I love it. Hey, thank you, thank you. Wow, big change this morning though, huh? You know what, if you look at the size of the animal every time you go hunting, and you base that hunt on the size of the trophy, you're missing something, okay? You're missing the hunt, you're missing, if that's why you're hunting, rethink it. I won't never forget this. The stalks, the one that we're up on, I think I'm gonna get a shot, he's too small. I mean, it's one thrill after the next, and this hunt, we got a full moon, it's been warm, and it hasn't been going good. It's just the way it goes. And then one morning, 3 stags. I got my crosshairs on 3 different stags, 3 different hunting situations, and this is a trophy to me. I love it. Thank you, Lord. Hey, that's a wrap for this week. I do hope you enjoyed the show. If you're interested in joining us for our Europe tour each and every year, go to my website, heykoloradobuck.com. Click on the link, I'd like to go. There's a drop down and it'll give you a list of the opportunities that we're offering. Thanks for joining us this week, and please tune in next week for a brand new one somewhere in the world. Until then, God bless every one of you, and good hunting.
Closed captioning provided by Rocky Top Outfitters. Book your hunt with Colorado today at heykoloradobuck.com. We'll see you on the hunt.
I'm not gonna attempt to do that name in public at all. It's a Pewaniki Swidenikara.